Okay, demo of LED TV backlight tester and a capacitor peak tester. Okay, this is the actual instrument plugged in into 220 with two sort of terminals on the side and the two test probes. Now, in order to be able to get the, comes also with a pair of crocodile clamps, so you can connect any digital multimeter to the actual instrument. It has got a positive and negative, and then what you do is you just clamp it, so you'll be able to measure and see the specs of any LED that you're actually measuring, or any LED strip. Now, basically, if you look at it, it's 41, 42 volt more or less. Doesn't matter what shape, what size, LED, single LED, the whole strip, or multiple strips like this, the long ones. Without any adjustment of the instrument, you'll be able to measure it and see if it's okay or not. Doesn't matter how bad the PC board is damaged, or in what condition, you'll be able to measure each individual LED or the complete thing. Let's try one particular strip and apply, and I see, okay, all LEDs are operational. Or what I can do is, what I can say, let me test one single LED, okay, which is something like this. And it shows me that the specs of this particular LED is 3.6 volt, which is about right, according to the data sheet. Or I can measure two LEDs type of thing, although it makes no difference that it has got a resistor in between. Let me reverse the polarity. You will not be able to damage the LED. If you see it now, I'm applying full 42 volt to the actual LED, and it's not damaged or affected in any way. Okay, so now one more time, good. Now let's see this particular faulty one. Let's see how many LEDs are faulty. Positive to positive, negative to negative, and then see, okay, only one LED is okay, which is this one here. Let me put it to negative, all others are faulty. Let me test it. Sorry, let me just apply it this way. Okay, there we go. And it's approximately 3.4, 3, plus minus 10% up or down. Now, as I said, the strips can be much longer than this. I'll be able to measure it with this particular instrument. Or I can go direct to any shape, any voltage, any color LED, and then measure it. So it's not that way. Okay, so that's my anode, where the red is, and that's my cathode, positive, negative of the actual LED. And I can see that LED is about 2.7, plus minus 10% up and down. Then I can jump straight away to any other sort of shape, which is like a 3 watt LED, this particular one, and see it's a 3.1 volt if you look at it on the digital multimeter. Or I can go even to a 5mm LED, any color, any shape, as I said, and you can see it's 2.3 to 3.5 volt. Or I can go to 10mm straight away and apply the actual voltage, the instrument, and you can see it's measuring about 3.5, which is exactly what the data sheet specifies. Or I can go to the damage board, which we removed some LEDs. I can apply to each individual LED, and I can see, this one is okay. You can see it lights up. Or I can test two of them, or much more sort of in series, up to 40 LEDs. And doesn't matter, if you look at it very carefully, it has got one resistor in between. That makes no difference. Now let's go to testing some capacitors. Whether it's electrolytic, anything from about 0.1 microfarad to like 100,000 microfarad, or non-electrolytic, you'll be able to test. It's a simple test. You could connect it up across this particular sort of terminals where the instrument is, okay, or you can use, okay, let me do it this way. Let me do the electrolytic small one. positive to positive, even if we accidentally apply, it won't make any difference, okay? So let's 1, 2, 3, keep it for several seconds, and then what you do is you take and watch now the sparks. Can you see the spark? Let me do it one more time. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but nonetheless, there it is. Let me take a bigger capacitor. Positive to positive, negative to negative. Or I can apply it even over here where the instrument is. It makes no difference. Let me try and bring it. Okay. Let me charge it up. You count several seconds. Then you take. Now, I don't know if you can see over here now the spark. I don't know if you could see it or not. Or you can take non-electrolytic capacitor and you charge it up in the same manner. You keep it for several seconds, and then what you do is you could see the spark. Or you take even a smaller capacitor, non-electrolytic, and you apply it for several seconds, and then again, I don't know if you could see the spark. It's a small spark, but I can see it quite clearly. On the camera, it's a different story. The reason why you can test capacitors that way, because it's fail, it's good or it's no good. If it's good and still in good condition, you will see some kind of a spark, and that will be the indication that that capacitor has passed the test and it's in a fair condition. Of course, you won't be able to measure the exact value, but nonetheless, you're doing a very quick test, go or no go of the actual capacitor. And as I said, very simple operation of that and very easy to use, so it can be operated by anybody to test the backlights on the computers, TVs, hi-fis, clusters on the vehicles, PCs, backlights, and so on. That would be the presentation of the this LED backlight test and a capacity quick test. Thank you very much from Batos Radio and TV.